Hey guys, welcome back to another chapter. Before we start, I'm gonna just let you know I'm gonna start dropping more videos for you guys a lot quicker because I feel like I'm doing you guys dirty. I start the chapter, but I don't finish it in a decent amount of time. So I'm gonna start trying to drop it daily. If it doesn't come out the next day, it should be released day after. So yeah, enjoy the video. As we begin the next chapter, we see the red ant from before standing in the doorway to the bar while watching his fellow red ants feast on the corpse of black ants. And by this, we understand that black ants are now food for red ants since their environment is scarce, similar to the desert that the red ant crossed. So as he stands in the doorway, they begin to notice him and he slams his sword, saying that they found the remaining black ants and that the black tribe's god is a more fearsome monster than they could have imagined. Because of that, all they could do was run away. He urges them to strike back, to fight the black tribe and their god, and then there's silence. All of the red ants begin to laugh, calling him a coward, that he's shaming himself by stating that he lost to mere food, and other ants say that he should have died on the spot. While they say this, we hear someone in the distance telling them to shut up, and we see that it's the sage of the red ants, number 808 of dawn. It seems like the higher the number, the more powerful the ants are. The sage talks about how he felt the presence of said god and that number 404 is telling the truth. As 404 gets emotional, the ant sage states that this is now the territory of his majesty, the great emperor. The black tribe's wicked god is not welcome in our holy ground. We will stop him immediately as he uses his magic to heal the wounds of number 404. And they head out to subdue the black tribe's god. As you wakes up in a sweat, he thinks, oh, did I experience the ant's dream? Then a notification goes off on his phone. Number 404 intrusion. Number 808 intrusion. He looks at the screen to see the red ants standing there and gets angry. Right on time. I'll kill you this time. He suddenly sees text that says, nature shall deny evil, and looks bewildered. And on the screen, he sees the ants lined up ready to attack him. Then a beam shoots out from his phone, hitting Hugh onto the forehead in real life. Hugh looks in the air, shocked, while there's a cut on his forehead. While the sage ant charges up yet another attack and shoots Hugh once again, he begins to writhe in pain. As the ants cheer, number 404 says, as expected of the great sage. As they celebrate, the sage starts to shiver. He tells everybody to run, while red beams is shining from the sky, ready to destroy all of them. And suddenly it lands onto the sage ant and disintegrates it, while more beams begin to pop up in the sky and target the other ants. They begin to scream in terror. As we pan back to Hugh, we see him truly looking like the evil god as he punches his phone violently with unquantifiable rage. We see the notification, number 809 exploded. Then he snaps back to realization that his phone was ruined and begins to cry. Bling! Congratulations, you have earned the title of evil god. As we begin the next chapter, we see Hugh kneeling on his bed over his broken phone while noticing all of the coins piled up in his room. Hugh notices a notification on his phone. Bling! The nameless god's karma has surpassed 1,000. Congratulations. You have acquired the title Evil God. He sees that he received a skill called Wicked Slayer F. Battle fortunes will be increased. What do you mean, Wicked Slayer? An evil god. Even without laws, I would be a very kind person. As Yu looks around at the coins, he notices a ring on the floor and picks it up. Oh, what's this? He smells the ring and gets a sweet scent off of it and realizes that it clears his head. He tries to put the ring onto his pinky finger, knowing that it barely fits. And as he does this, he feels a great sensation as if he just woke up with a bunch of energy, ready to do anything. He notices yet another notification on his phone. Bling! The blind god's eye unique authority has been activated. The ring is being appraised, and we see that it's called the Druid's Ring. And it states that it's the ring that the old sage number 808 held for his whole life. Plus, is good for increasing attributes. Hugh says, whoa, this is an unexpected development. Does blind god's authority work on other items? And he begins to use it on all of the appliances in his house, giving vague descriptions and special notes on each item. Now, should I stop? Then Hugh thinks to himself, with this ring and a new appraisal ability, am I really only a G class? Then we pan back to the paranormal center, where he attempts to get re-evaluated for his hunter rank. The receptionist lets him know that the probability is below 1% that he increased in hunter level, and this time he will have to pay additional 1.5 thousand to get tested. He realizes that if his stats did increase, it will only be at most a F rank, and decides not to retake it because he thinks it will be yet again another waste of money, and he decided to come back at another time. He sits down in a lobby and thinks to himself, I should have spent my time writing a novel. While sitting down, he begins to appraise everyone that he sees in the lobby. Male, alive for 30 years. Special note, has hemorrhoids. Female, alive for 24 years. Special note, pregnant. Then he sees Miri standing in front of the hero poster. We want you, a hero that will save the world. Seong Miri, alive for 19 years. Special note, feeling shock. Hugh notices that it was the first time he's seeing someone's full name and wonders why. As he attempts to approach Miri, he thinks curiosity killed the cat as he gets closer. Then we hear someone off into the distance. Do you feel a slight shock right now?